Hi, my name is Will David Mitchell, and yes, that's me, really. I live in San Diego, California. Been married to Carol for 48 years now. We have a son, John, who's 46 in St. Louis. Our daughter, Christy, is 39, living around here. Our son, Andrew, also 19, living around here. We have 4 fuzzy family members, and life is a lot of fun at our house. Let's say this represents you, wondering about university accreditation. Now, I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in pure mathematics, another master's degree in business administration. I taught at the University of Phoenix, University of Nebraska, and also the United States Air Force. I've turned down teaching positions at other universities and other places, but I believe strongly in higher education. I also know that our educational system has serious flaws. It's hugely expensive. A degree or two costs as much as a home. 80% of graduates can't even find work in their fields of study, and that's sad. Does this mean they wasted their money? Well, not entirely. They do have a chance to continue their education, and they have the opportunity for a better job. Notice I didn't say that they get a better job. Now, in my case, I've never worked as a mathematician. I haven't used my $240,000 accredited education for its purpose. I did use calculus just once, just for fun, and then I redid the problem with a simple graph in about 1/4 of the time. My MBA is very valuable in business, but when I began it, the university was not accredited. I didn't know that. I didn't care. I still don't care. They did get accreditation before I graduated. So accreditation is of little practical use to me, making a living. What about a degree in the hottest career on earth? You know what that is, of course. A degree that comes with proof of experience and a job attached to it. Interesting. Good news, that degree does exist and the university is not accredited. So here's the question. What if you were a hiring manager and someone came to you with a degree, proven practical experience in the field that you need the most, that is social media for your marketing systems, proof in the form of recent paychecks that they know what in the world they're doing? So someone else shows up with a degree from an accredited school in a field you don't need, but it's a degree with no experience except school, but it's heavy on theory with no related job, in fact, no recent paychecks at all, and thus no proof of performance. All other things being equal, whom does your company need the most? So the question for you is, what is important to hiring managers? And the next question is, what good does a school's accreditation do for you? You can transfer credits from one university to another. You can get a higher degree and a higher one yet. And in some rarefied circles, the school reputation means a lot. Accreditation means standardization. That's its purpose. It ensures standardized courses are taught at universities. But what if the world changes fast, and like it does today? Cutting-edge stuff is obsolete in 6 to 12 months. It's impossible to change thousands of accredited universities fast enough to keep up with the times. This is why most universities have been teaching the same things for 50 to 100 years. So whom would you rather be? Someone with an accredited degree and no job, no experience, no practical knowledge, no proof of income, and huge student loans, or someone with a university degree and a current job, current experience, current practical knowledge, current proof of income because you've got a job and money in the bank? It's a rhetorical question. We probably will not seek accreditation because, for one thing, that would force a huge increase in tuition. Accreditation is not bad. It's good for standardization. That's a good thing. It's good for transferring credits. It's just not very valuable for making a living. Example, I was highly successful and highly paid for decades as a computer consultant. Now, where did I get my most valuable computer education? Well, not from college. Remember, I studied math. Not from the textbooks. Those were math. Not from my mathematics professors. Wonderful people. Excellent teachers. They didn't teach me computer science. But from magazines. Magazines? Yes, magazines. And from computer user manuals. And from peers. That's called experience. And from just trying to see what worked. That's also called experience. You see, computer science has changed so fast that most things taught 10, 20 years ago and held dear are useless. Only magazines and experience can keep up. Now, regarding social media, which is the most sought and fastest changing discipline today, where will you get your training? Not from accredited colleges. I dare you to find one. From one source. We are unique. Our university. We're not accredited, and that's a very good thing. The universe changes daily. So do we. Teachers must be practitioners in the field, making current income, staying on top of the latest good ideas and steering people away from the bad ones. That only happens in practice and never in theory. Our tuition is $99 a month. That's sort of amazing. If we were accredited, we'd have to charge a lot more. With accredited universities, tuition has to be something like $3,000 to $30,000 per semester. When you practice the methods that we teach you as homework to recruit 2 fellow students, your tuition is even free, and pretty soon you're getting paid to attend school. That's called negative tuition. Negative tuition. No accredited school can do that. And by the way, no cold calls, no talking to strangers, no telemarketing, no door-to-door, no selling at all. Oh, you can, but don't, because all of that stopped working decades ago. We only want you to get eyes on the system. The system sells itself. Now, when you graduate, you have a job guaranteed. No accredited school can do that. So how valuable is accreditation to you? Well, I think it has some value, but it's not worth the expense of $100,000 to $250,000 for an education. That's the opinion of a man who has 3 degrees and who has taught at 2 massive universities and the Air Force. Wisdom says to spend your money wisely. Make money and let others spend their money on degrees from accredited schools, unless, of course, you are a professional student or you aspire to be a college professor or a doctor or a lawyer or one of those things. It's the educational perfect storm. Learn it, use it. Learn it, use it. It's practical. No untested theories. When you stand before the hiring manager, the company needs someone who will hit the ground running, establish social media presence, upgrade what little they have, and continually improve their image. So to enroll at our university, register. Doesn't cost a thing. Go to your new back office, click the university tab. There's a video to watch first, and then you enroll. Take a survey. Submit it. I do like that next to the last question. Do you understand that the $99 level is no cost once you have 2 fellow students in the program? So if you want to know a little more, just let your sponsor know, or just call me. I'm David Mitchell, 858-538-2911. That's our home phone. David@mktg.org. I also want you to have something special that I know you're really going to love. It's a book that inspired Bill Gates when he was in college to drop out and create Microsoft. That's got to be a classic. That's a powerful book. Just my way of saying thanks. But of course I do need a place to send it, so let me know where. Enjoy!